It's clear, but keep talking. Okay. I never did have trouble talking. I appreciate each and every one of you hopping in and letting us check this out. The echoing comes back when you're talking for a bit. So we're checking that out while we're talking. How does the video look? Does that look okay? Video and sound are great, according to Dahlia. You sound good, no echo on Amy's end. Sounds like you're resolving the echoing now. Thank you. So, okay, now I'm good on everybody's end, and I appreciate you guys helping me do a little test on that. I've gotten quite a bit of mail, and I haven't had a chance to open it, so we're going to do that while I've got you, just so I can go ahead and knock one more thing off my little to-do list before my weekend gets busy. So this one is from Monica Marks. And I don't know what's in here, so I don't want to snip it and cut it. She had a contest over on her channel, so I hopped in. Teresa McBrayer, good morning, doll. Oh, wow. This is one of Monica's originals. Is that not stinking adorable? I love butterflies. Butterflies and angels. This is really adorable. She made this all by herself. Let me see what the tag says. Way down deep. Pretty as a rose. And I'm telling you what, the craftsmanship that she put into this little clutch is amazing. It's got a little side pocket. It's got a gray interior, polka dots. It's got that faux leather at the bottom. I like this. So, Mona did what? But her real name is Monica. Thank you so much. I think this is really cute. I love it. So let me slide that down. I'll move this over here out of the way so that I can see what else I got. This one's my goodie bag. My girls take care of me on so many levels. So this one's from Delia. She's my ride or die buddy. And when I can't get my sweet treats on my end of the house, she sends me goodies. Let's see. I don't want to show addresses. Malted milk. The eggs. The Cadbury's. Thank you, Day. I greatly appreciate it, sweetheart. I'll slide that over here because they're going into my yummy bag. So let me see. I've got a card here from Susan. Susan T. The video looks good. Very pretty. So cute. Too cute. Good morning, all. From Lois. Good morning. So this is from Susan T. I'm not going to give her name. Let me see. On March the 31st, 2023. Donna, I just wanted to watch the Creators Beware, and I was so amazed that this would happen. Wow, the enemy of Satan is trying to destroy you. That must mean you're doing the right thing. I just rebuke the enemy and ask God to continue to bless you and Joe. Susan. Thank you, Susan, and I greatly appreciate it. The power of positivity, you know? So, let me see. Darlene Monk has sent me this. I want to make sure I turn the bag around so I don't give her information. Got multiple scissors, so I'm definitely not using my good ones. Ooh, some more goodness. Cleaned each strip to get rid of the cat fur. Becca suggested using mesh bags and dryer sheets in dryer to make sure it doesn't affect allergies. I don't have either. Packed up in a Ziploc to protect you, Darlene. Oh, she's a sweetheart. I've been making a lot of scrap vlog. So let's have a look-see and see what all Darlene sent. I love doing the scrappy from the salvages. And I'm going to have Joe just flip the camera for a second down and see all this goodness. Thanks for joining the quick live. Remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you. If you're not getting the alerts from your YouTubes that you do watch, go back and check. Unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell for notifications. YouTube does their periodic cleanouts. Numbers will fall, then they'll come back up. So look at all of this goodness. Now tell me this is not going to make some pretty cool quilt blocks. You can pair up your colors like I did last night. You can do some black and whites. Throw a little hint of gray in. Isn't that going to just turn out darling? Darlene, thank you so much for sending me this. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to slide all this goodness over, and then I'm going to open my cotton cuts for this next mailing and see. Just wanted to hit the like button. I just watched the replay. When is your next live day? So love having you on the background while I'm working. I'm going to plan that for sometime next week. I'm going to do an all day. I just want to see when a bunch of my cohorts can join me, and we'll just have a sew day. So, oh, cool. This is the Puzzle Mystery Quilt clue that came, and it's clue 9. I am telling you what, we're coming to an end. We've only got one more clue after I sew this one up. Anne-Marie Mikowski and I will be getting together, doing our video. We'll be sewing this one as well as the new one and getting caught up. She's been traveling. I've been sick and things. So we're going to do a video that's going to combine them all into one. And then we'll be all caught up until we come together to sew our clue 9. Well, not clue 9, but our puzzle mystery quilt. So that's going to be a fun one. And I can't wait. So one more little tidbit of information, then we'll hop off of this. And I wanted to thank y'all for joining me for this. But we started our tiger. And right now, this past Friday night, I want to make sure I've got my numbers right. I don't want to misspeak. We started with number 1 through 21. And as you can see, that would be this section right about here. That's inside of this area. As you're working these parts, you're going to have to be really meticulous. This is where you're going to take the most time. In number 19, it's very time consuming. But once you get those in, everything else here in your parts goes really, really fast. So those that are watching the replay, send me an email or a instant message and let me know how it's coming along. I'm trying to decide, are we going to move forward with the next section or just do the piecing this go around? I haven't had a chance to talk to Susan or Teresa Louise, and I know Tucker's traveling, but I'll be doing the Friday video from down at Tucker's Sewing and Quilting, and we'll be going live at 8 o'clock. Becca will be traveling, so I'm going to take her time slot and just bump it up. And pending how long it takes to just piece this together, we may go ahead and also start sewing our parts here. That way we're not going to fall too far behind, because this right here is going to take us the longest. I have everything busted up into a weekly, but if we need to, we can bust this here segment up as well into 2 weeks instead of 1, because you want to make sure that everything's coming together just right. And then we'll wrap up. This doesn't look like it's going to take a whole lot of time. And then we'll bust up. This is going to be time consuming because you're going to have that great big fan action again here. And then the final wrap up will be when we join it all together. I'm estimating, I have it marked here for 6, but that does not include like a 1 week delay or so. So everybody can play catch up, and then we'll join all the sections together instead of making like just down to 4 and joining all this. I want to, when we piece these together, you'll set them aside. We'll piece this one together, set it aside. We'll do the same all the way down through all 6 sections, and then we'll come together and join all 6 sections, because it's going to be really important when I'm showing you where the ears meet, the eyes, everything really needs to be pinned so you can get those lines really good. This is going to be a fun project. This seafoam in the background, it does show strings throughout. So if you're doing this, I would highly recommend using either a white, even though you're using the darker greens, use a white or use a dove gray as you're piecing, because it seems to hide into where you're not snipping those seams or strings as you're piecing. So that's just a couple little tidbits, and I'll be meeting up with everybody over the next day or so and seeing where everybody is that's in my sew group on this. But for this Friday Night Live, it'll only be Tucker and I, because I'll be out of town and going live from another location so that we can streamline it. And then the following week, we'll get back on track. But we are going to do the live. It's going to be 8 o'clock Eastern time from my channel, but I'll be streaming from Tucker's. So it'll be on my channel. I've already got the Zoom set up and everything. Joe's setting me up for success. So it'll be the first time I'm going live from my iPad, and I'll be doing a lot of learning. So give me a little ounce of grace and mercy come Friday night. So thank you guys for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. If you're catching a replay, please check to make sure you're subscribed to all the channels that you watch, not just mine. Ring the bell for notifications. If you're not getting notified, make sure you unring it and re-ring it. That way, because right now YouTube's doing that great big cleanup, and it happens a couple times a year. And as a content creator, we see our numbers fall and then our numbers come back. It's you guys being great about unsubscribing, resubscribing if you're not getting the notifications. So with all of that being said, take care, God bless, and I'll see you back in the next video. Bye-bye.